get you guys
Sorry, I
some
hope we're not too
D&D.
offensive there, Katie.
Oh no, I love boobs too.
I was gonna say Katie was probably doing it right there with us, just in a different style. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Dungeons and Dragons. Due to some unfortunate life events, Brad and Becca will not be with us for the foreseeable future. Sad face, but that's life. It is what it is. And Pam's team lost the World Cup today, so she is wallowing in self pity.
Oh, PM.
And
I thought Spain won.
she's from Argentina.
Oh,
Yeah.
that must have been somebody else I heard talking about that then. Never mind.
So, um, so yeah, it's just our lovely three players and myself here tonight. We left off halfway through a day of travel where a sandstorm wall turned into a being in front of the traveling party, and Rathan and Harad, the individual that hired you guys to protect his caravan, both quietly whispered fucking gins as we called curtain on last week's episode. But before we pick up from there, to make things super simple, we are going to retcon to that morning. And as you all were gathering your things, eating breakfast, getting the wagon ready to go, whatever, kind of like how Pam got dropped off to you guys when she got released to you on probation, another portal opened up and a representative of the Watchers walked out and informed Cal and Saphira that they were recalled from investigative duty to active duty due to the plague going on the continent. And they and Spud were forced to leave the party to go and assist with all of that, leaving the three of you and Jade to continue the journey on your own. And yeah,
Makes sense.
that's I mean that's in the middle of a desert. That's the best thing I could come up with. So
No, like it's convenient that they are both part of the Watchers, so they can just be recalled.
I only had to come up with one story, not two. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's where we left off. For the sake
And they,
of Jade this evening, I am going to let all three of you play her character simultaneously. So if at any point you feel like Jade would do something or should do something, you call it out and we'll make it happen. But the three of you collectively and in agreement will be playing Jade. So I don't have to
Okay.
do it.
It'll be fascinating.
Well, it's really weird knowing everything and being in control of everything and being a player. Like it,
Mm-hmm.
because you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to use the information you do have because the player wouldn't have that information. And it's a very big conflict of interest. So we're going to try this out where the three of you collectively will play Jade. Um, yeah, so you're standing there. It is the middle of the day. The sun is beating down on you. It is 130 degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Just scorching into you. And this djinn appears. It's a humanoid-ish figure. Doesn't seem to have any legs. Like its lower half is just a sand stormy cloud. Um, and
he looks like a sandy
yeah,
genie.
he's kind of got like an Arabic roby top with a little headgear thing. Skin is kind of a yellowish color, like almost a jaundiced human, if that checks out.
If he busts out in song, we got a problem. Just saying.
But
We're not playing Aladdin here.
Well, he's yellow, not blue. So
yeah, and as you stand there, he's Oh, little champions. The desert is not cruel, do not worry, but it does ask for payment in advance. And he slowly, and I mean slowly, starts gliding towards you. He's probably about 100 feet in front of the caravan at this point.
I look at Voss.
I mean, that seems fair, right? Like, other people can charge admittance,
Voss,
right?
what do you want to do here, dude?
I don't know. Jinn aren't always violent, but sometimes they play tricks on you. Why don't you and your desert knowledge, why don't you walk up there and figure out what he wants?
All right. Hop down off the carriage because I'm assuming I was riding with Voss, and
You would have been walking because nobody is allowed in the carriage as per the contractual agreement, if you remember.
I wasn't in the carriage. I thought I was on it, but
Nobody's allowed in the wagon but him.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, let's yeah, well, Dylan, Rick, and Sheldon, why don't you guys stay here with the cart? Jake, come with me. We'll figure this out.
Okay. In my
All right.
best Pam voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can speak for her.
So you and Jade approach. How close are you gonna get?
Um, uh, somewhere. Try and get to like the halfway point between the cart and
Okay.
the gin.
Okay.
So,
So
like,
he was
like
about 100 feet, so you're about 50 feet in front of the cart.
Yeah, yeah. Try and put some distance between me and the cart, us and the cart, and
Okay.
so that he's not right on top of the cart when we get.
Well, like I said, he was gliding really slowly. So when you and Jade are about 50 feet in front of the cart, he's probably still another 30 feet beyond you.
Could we meet him at the 75-foot mark, maybe?
Sure. Could do that.
Okay, let's do that.
Are Rick and Sheldon still up further? Right
Oh,
now?
they were a little ahead.
They had come back to talk to you, though.
Okay.
Or no, that was the They were only like 15 feet in front of the caravan. Initially.
Yeah.
Or for traveling purposes. Okay.
I'm going to try to start
did it,
taking notes now. We don't have a note taker, so.
Yeah, so you meet him at like the 75 foot in front of the caravan mark. He goes, "Hail. I know you, Covenant Arcanum. The sands have whispered your names for days. You seek the shifting city, and the desert would love to make that journey costly. I am simply here to offer a safer path. What do you think about that?"
What exactly is your price?
Oh, it is quite a simple price. All I ask for is a memory. One of joy, perhaps. A first triumph. A face that made you smile. I do not take the memory from you, only the warmth of it. And in exchange, 3 days of safe passage across the sands.
Look, Jade. Look at the gin. You know what, dude? Yeah, okay, sure.
Are you sure you don't want to confer with your friends. Each of you will owe me a memory for this passage.
Oh, well, you didn't specify everybody. You just said
You
a
didn't
memory.
ask questions. Go confer.
Yeah,
I will wait
yeah.
here.
You wait here, and come on, Jade, and we head back to the cart, and I explain the situation to them if they didn't hear it.
Who chooses the memory?
I have.
Above table, you guys will choose the memory. You will each choose your own memory.
Yeah, back on the table, Rathian's gonna go. Honestly, I don't know. He says he's not going to take it, so I mean, if he just wants to know about happy things in the past, it is what it is.
Well, he did say he wanted the warmth of it, which means you won't be able to. You might remember the memory, but you won't be able to experience how the memory made you felt. You lose that vision of warmth and joy that thinking back on it used to give you.
Mm.
He says after passing his insight check.
That's a nice way. That's I shouldn't say nice. That's a okay. Well, you know what? I don't. I don't care if it gets us through this desert. It gets us through this desert. I don't care. What about you guys?
Desert's rough. I'm okay with it. And Boglin will speak up. Yeah, I've only got like maybe 3 happy memories anyways, so fuck it.
Oh wait, it has to be a happy memory.
Yeah, something that makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside, and you might lose that happy fuzzy feeling every time you think about it.
His verbatim, he said, a memory of joy, perhaps. A first triumph, a face that once made you smile. He doesn't take the memory, only the warmth of the memory. So something warm and fuzzy. It doesn't necessarily need to be a happy memory, just something warm and fuzzy.
Okay.
Supra, you on board?
I don't know.
Okay. Jade, and I know you said we're gotta agree on Jade here.
I think Jade will
I
agree with
must.
whatever the 3 of you go with. I think Pam would
Yeah.
have decided that.
My assumption is Jade's background is kind of shady. So, I mean, she came to us as a thief of some sorts. So,
Buffalo.
I don't think anybody's
Make
ever
it
asked
lighter
Jade
today.
about her background. The little bit
No.
about when she got arrested, but that was it.
no, but the precursor that we got to see. Oh, and her mannerisms as she's been with the group, I would assume. So it just leaves Tukra.
Hey, wait. I feel like
What?
my joyful memories are really a deep part of me.
Do you have a lot of them? Could you spare one?
Can you get a quieter toy, please?
We can't hear him in the background, Katie.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Okay.
Maybe like a little click every once in a while, but it's not being disruptive.
The only
Okay.
thing we're hearing is you getting after him.
Yeah.
Very Just sitting on
Yeah.
a
Boy,
water bottle.
Buffalo.
And I mean, as cute as he is, he's constantly distracting anyway, whether he's making noise or not.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Okay. Can I spare one?
I mean, do you have enough to spare one? A minor one, maybe? Because he didn't say it had to be a major one.
True. For the sake of learning, I'll spare one.
For science! Yeah.
I was just thinking that spiritual old Tukra is now going down the scientific route. And let's
Yeah.
see what happens.
Feel torn.
Tukra has entered his fuck around and find out phase.
I didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast Fireball.
Eyeball.
Okay, so everybody's in agreement.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Beautiful. Without saying a word, as you turn to head back to the gin, you turn around and there's just like a quick puff of sand, basically, and he's right there in front of the caravan. He goes, "Wonderful. Since we've all agreed, please step forward and share your memory with me."
Well, since I take point usually, I'll take point on this too. And grab my axe and I walk through the cloud.
No, he's floating, standing there. You just have to
Oh,
step forward and tell him your memory.
oh, okay. So my memory is of this little squirrel that when I lost my family, I was out in the wilderness and I think something ate his parents and he was following me around and eventually he came up to me because he's looking for food and he was eating out of my rations in my bags. And I felt so connected to the little squirrel.
Did we just have a Kronk moment
That is what I thought of.
from Emperor's New Groove?
That made me feel warm and fuzzy.
Okay. Thank you for your memory.
Hmm.
Who is next?
I'll go. I will walk up and say that my memory that brings me great joy is starting a bunch of shit between Rathan and Cal, beating that fire. And now that Cal's gone, you can have what little joy is left in it.
Stands for a moment and thank you for your memory. I'll give Katie a
I'll
second.
go.
She looks like she's. Do you need a second, Katie?
I think I'm good.
Okay, go ahead.
I think when I first started out on my adventures away from home, later than most do, I met a young boy from the Ashen Village that was in some trouble in the swamps, in the Undying Marshes. And not only was it my first piece of adventure away from home, I was able to help him out of the swamps.
Thank you for your memory. Jade will step forward then and retell a memory of when she was a young teenager living on the streets. She doesn't mention where, just living on the streets. And she was part of a small group of thieves, kid thieves, and found out that one of them had stolen from her, and she was really proud when she found out and collected enough evidence to be 100% certain, and then beat the shit out of that kid and got all of her stuff back. And that was like her first payback moment.
Sounds like Jade too.
She was really proud of that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm proud of that. Good girl.
Moglin will step up and retell a story about when he was a young goblin, not but 6-7 years ago, and him and some of the other youths got separated from the parents and ambushed by some underdark creature that he doesn't know the name of, and they happened to have hand crossbows, and he just started blasting, as Danny DeVito would say, if anybody's seen that video clip. And was able to get away and stay alive. Survival was a big happy moment growing up in the Underdark. And Harad Voss would... Shit, I don't know. I didn't go that deep into this guy's backstory, but some
random.
He stole a nickel from a child one time.
No, I think he would retell the story of his first not the first caravan he was on, but his personal first completion of his first caravan, and okay, I've done it, now I know I can do it on my own feeling. And as he finishes, the djinn stands there for a moment, and all of you, thinking about these memories you just shared, lose the sweet sensation of recalling it. You remember the memory, you remember all the details, but you lose the inspiration, the warmth, and any emotion attached to that memory. And the djinn speaks, he goes, and now you feel it. But in return, you keep your lives, your water, and your path. The desert considers this generous. And his body dissolves into sand, which is then swept away by a gentle breeze. And the road ahead lies clear.
Okay.
For the next 3 days, it is still hot, but not so hot that you have to drink in excess of water. You don't see any other traveling caravans, any wildlife. It's just moving and sleeping for 3 days. And you got probably one more day until you get to Shifting City. Before Cal left, he gave the cryptex to Rathan, who had shown an intense curiosity with the device. Mainly because it was Mike's originally, and I felt it should go back to him. So, Mike, if you want to do your 3 days worth of cryptex rolls there.
Hey.
8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8
That should knock a lot out.
That night. That knocked all of it out.
Hey!
That. Yeah. End of the second day, actually. Before you even got through all of those rolls, you finished it. So I will put them in your inventory. The first day comes out some special arrows. And then the second day are some bracers. I'll give you a second to sort through that and disperse if you wish.
Okay. Okay. So when when the arrows drop out, I would look at Rick and go, Rick, I think this thing dropped some stuff for you, dude.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna. I'll transfer him over.
Put him
to
in the party sheet.
No, I'll transfer him straight to him.
Okay.
It is a quiver with 20 venom touched arrows, and again, a little piece of parchment comes out with them explaining what they are. So if you use those arrows, you get an additional 1d4 poison damage for that shot.
Okay.
And I'm guessing these other ones have some type of like religious appearance to them.
Why don't you tell me what they look like?
Okay. I'm imagining they're bracers. Yeah, obviously because it says they're bracers. Leather wrapped around, for bracers. If you're looking at the camera, bracers, and maybe adorned with some type of holy symbols of some sorts.
Okay.
Maybe I don't know if they have like protection symbols in the holy markings of
Give
some
me
sorts.
1 second. Let's do this.
That looks like an actual shield.
Let's say they have the symbol of Ilmater. So the symbol is a pair of white hands bound with red cord at the wrists.
Oh, okay.
And if anybody wants to make a religion check to try to deter any more information about that deity, you may.
Well, looking it over and the note that comes along with it, I would look at Tukra and go, Tukra, maybe you could use this, but I already have 2 sets of bracers.
You have 2 sets of bracers
Yeah,
above table. That's funny.
yeah. I have the Saints Misfire engine, and I have the Bracers of Defense.
Well, I'd say, what are they?
I just transferred it over to you, Katie.
Okay.
It's all
And
the
then
way
I
at the
would
top.
read.
Bracers of Brotherhood. So, was anyone going to roll a religion check on that?
I'll roll. I don't think it'll do anything.
Hey.
Oh, wait, I forgot I have a +3 in religion.
Yeah, I think Rick is about as unreligious as possible.
Except for
I mean,
Sean.
I'm not proficient in
Right.
it. But
Okay.
I got a 15.
By whatever means the two of you have heard of this deity before, passing through Azerbaijan or hearing a story on your travels, whatever, you would know that this symbol relates to the god Ilmater, who is the deity of suffering, endurance, and martyrdom. And his clerics and paladins preach
S&M.
helping each other and suffering on each other's behalf, those kinds of things, which kind of
Mostly
ties,
just masochism.
kind of, yeah, but that kind of ties into being able to aid another person by use of those. Did Buffalo just scare the crap out of you, Katie?
Yes, he did. I'll be right back.
Wait a minute. You named your dog Buffalo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How have I never known this? That is fucking
We've known
awesome.
this those who paid attention have known this for a long time there, bud.
Well,
she's
you can't
only
expect me to pay attention to everything.
she's only been turning around and saying Buffalo quiet for like 3 years, so.
I thought that was like a running gag I wasn't a part of.
No.
I thought that was like something back from Dane's campaign. You guys always laughed. I scratched my head, and it's like, okay, whatever, dudes.
Nope, that's the dog's name.
No,
Okay.
I picked it up back when we were in campaign 1 with Miss Holly and all them, and I photoshopped your guys' Facebook pictures with your character images and for the intro to the stream sheet, and I showed her hers, and she's like, "Oh my god, it's got Buffalo in it," and I was like, "The fuck is Buffalo?"
Well, we'll let her decide for that. So, but once I get to the end of that, I'm gonna go. Well, according to the notes, there's some type of trial that awaits us.
So both Kilron and Cal had explained that to the entire group
Yeah.
already once.
Okay.
How you can go into the book into a little pocket dimension space, and there was a series of challenges waiting with a reward at the end of them.
Yeah. But we needed all of the combinations, and now we have them.
No, you, Mike, needed all of the combinations.
Oh.
You didn't need all of the items to go through the challenges.
Oh.
Kilron went in that first time and turned the page and started the first challenge and was like, nope, and said the word to get pulled out.
Yeah.
So.
You know what? I got rid of the notes that gave me the safe word.
It's if you open up the crypt text description, it's down at the bottom there.
Oh, it's in the crypt text? Oh, great.
It's pineapple. It's always pineapple.
I think it's in the description. It might just be in my notes.
No, I don't see the safe word.
I got you. I will copy this over.
I
No.
know I put it in Kilron's notes.
When you go
and-
back in, the book resets. So you'll get it when you go back in.
Oh. Okay.
So don't worry about it.
I feel like that means the DM didn't have it either.
No, I have it. I'm looking right at it. But in order to give it to him, I would be giving him other stuff that he hasn't gotten yet and hasn't found yet. Him being Mike. So I just don't want to send it to him right now is all.
That's fair.
So
Yeah.
so yeah, Katie, those bracers, they don't require attunement. So you change the
Okay.
C to an E to equip them, and your AC automatically goes up by 1.
Oh, okay. Sweet. And then it has the
Yep.
spell you can
And
do.
then I will put
Simple.
that spell on your sheet right now.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't need another set of bracers, and they're definitely.
As Rathan is saying that, I'll just go over and give him a big hug. Yes.
Oh, you're welcome. So now that we have all the different combinations, according to this, we there's some kind of challenges to go through with more rewards, but I figure we better finish getting this guy to the shifting city, and then you guys want to check it out.
Yeah, it sounds
kind of
good.
fun.
All right, let's save it for another day
Katie,
when.
Katie, on your actions tab, so you had that spell picked out. So it's underneath your leveled spells, but it's also at the very top underneath your weapons, under Bracers of Brotherhood. So if you want to use that free cast, you check it off under Bracers of Brotherhood, and then it'll uncheck itself when you get a long rest.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
but that way you can keep track of if you've used it.
So if you already have the spell, then you get one free use of it every day.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I can change spells every day too, so.
Yeah, well, one free use of.
I mean,
decent spell
Shield
is
of
always
Faith
awesome.
isn't a bad one to be able to cast more than once. So
Yeah.
Right.
it is concentration, but if you're having a really bad day.
Yeah.
Plus, it's a bonus action.
So yeah, we are evening time, 3rd day. If anybody has any discussions or anything, or we can just get right into the 4th day.
I have a question. Is it still concentration if it's cast using an item?
Yes.
Mm.
Okay.
Yep. Because
I just kind of wondered.
the item allows you to cast it. It doesn't, unless it specifically says in the description, it doesn't change the effects of the cast.
Yeah.
It's
basically
the item acts as a spell slot, and that's it. Everything else is still the same. You know, it's like if Jade wore those bracers, but the bracers let you cast, I don't know, some spell. We would have to decide which modifier to use for the spellcasting modifier. Because she's not a spellcaster, so she doesn't have a spellcasting modifier, so we would have to pick at that point which one is hers. And then any spell she uses moving forward would use the same one. So it's kind of like a declaration thing. Unless she's specifically multi-classed into a spellcasting class.
Actually, yeah, yes and no. Being that she's a fairy type, she should already have a.
But
Rick, on the other hand,
you know, I was putting the fairy shit to the side. You know what I'm talking about, though.
yeah.
So,
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
All right. Well,
And-
anyways, so yeah, so yeah, guys, so yeah, we'll check that out. And above table, I'm kind of hinting at waiting until Pam comes back so that the whole group is here for us to mess around in that. Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Uh,
I
so
don't
yeah,
care either
okay.
way.
Well, as a above table as a player, I really want to see where this cryptex thing goes, and I want to see what trials await us and what kind of shit we can get out of there. But at the same time, we're missing a member right now,
So
a player, and
you've had that thing since the marshes, so
right.
okay.
I was really struggling when I was passing it on because
Because you were staying in the game, but you didn't have it anymore.
right. Okay, so back to game. So yeah, okay. Well, let's finish the trip.
All right. So long rest that night. I just gave that to all you guys. You pack up and head up for your last day of travel before reaching the shifting city. We were going backwards, and if I remember correctly, it was Katie's turn to roll a d100 on the travel table. 27. Beautiful. The day starts pretty calm and normal. You guys have been enjoying the last couple days of uninterrupted travel across the desert. And as you're coming up a dune, everybody make a perception check for me.
Perception.
Beautiful. You all hear howls. Not aggressive howls, but howls nonetheless. Coming from multiple directions. Ahead of you, to your left, and to your right.
Would I recognize what's making them?
You can make a nature check, I'll say with advantage.
Okay.
If anybody else wants to, they can make a nature check, just standard.
Can I understand what they're saying?
Probably, but give me a second on that.
Okay.
I really need to memorize this natural language thing. Yeah. Whatever they are, Rick, you understand it to be they're coming, be ready, and then a simple response like, okay, we're ready. Tukra, you know that it's something that howls. Rathan, you know that it's some type of canine, some dog-like creature.
Do they sound like the wolves that we came across before? I guess that would be
higher
only...
pitched.
Okay.
Dingoes, quick, hide the babies.
I remember that Rick can talk to animals, right?
Yeah, I would say you remember that. Rick, hyenas.
Hyenas. Okay, that was my second guess. Okay, guys, there's hyenas, and it sounds like they're getting ready to ambush us.
Can you talk them out of it, or do we need to go in and gut them?
I will yell ahead. Hey, just so you know, if we get up there and you try to ambush us, I'm going to feed you to my fucking street shark here, and you're not going to be dead when he starts eating you. And we're going to take bets on how much of you he can eat before you finally die and the pain stops.
As much as I love that, in the description it specifically says you can convey simple thoughts.
You attack, we kill you.
Okay.
Kill you!
I will call for an intimidation check on that one.
Maybe they're just hungry.
They are. That's why they want to eat us.
Well, I've got some fish I can share.
You hear no response.
Surprised you don't hear them laughing. They're hyenas.
Especially at a 6 intimidation.
All right. I suggest we wait here so that they're going to have to come towards us. And then that does not allow them to put us into some sort of pincer attack.
Well, that's a great idea, but we gotta. Can't sit here all day though. We'll wait for a little bit. If they don't, you said we're sitting at a ridge, right?
You were like coming up to a dune, so you're like in the low part of a sand dune right now.
Yeah. Is there a ridge above us, behind us?
Yeah, you guys are like in a crater, essentially.
Okay, yeah. So I don't like the idea of being in the crater if these things are going to attack us, because they'll have advantage above us, like can jump down on us.
You think they have ranged attacks?
No, but I don't like sitting down in a hole when things are attacking me.
Tukra, how do you feel about sitting down in something when things are attacking you?
Oh. That's the only place to be.
I would consider him an expert in this situation.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. How about you guys stay with the cart? I will head up first and see if I can draw them to me.
Wait. I want to go with you. I want to see what a hyena is as I pull some fish out of my backpack.
Okay.
Okay, let me try one more thing here. We'll try it Tukra's way. Yell up, hey, if you let us through, we'll give you fish. It's food.
I think Tukra indicated he was walking with me.
Yes.
Call that out. There's a long silence. And you hear a chuckly howl back, which basically says something along the lines of, leave food and go. If you don't leave enough, we'll find you before you get to the city.
I will relay that.
How many of them are there? We don't know how much to leave.
Oh, it's okay. I'll just leave them all the fish. And I'll just start pulling fish fish after fish out.
Let's say,
And
how
then
many
there's
fish do you have? I don't know.
40,
40.
or 43. 40 fish. Yes.
Leave one in your inventory just so we don't have to add it back later when you go fishing. But yeah, you leave a decent pile of fish there.
Hope they like fish. I bet they've never eaten it before if they live in the desert.
They live in the desert. No, they've never had fish. And there's a chance they could choke on the bones.
No, they'll be fine. It's intuitive.
Okay.
I will.
In a week, we find a pack of hyenas chasing us down because we killed their parents. Choked to death on little bones.
Listen, I can't.
It's
freaking
them!
help
Get
it.
them! They killed their parents! Okay. Anyways. Alright. Well, we left a pile of food, so let's skedaddle.
Caravan continues onward. When you get past that first dune, there's another one ahead. And when you get to that second one, it's high enough up, and you look back and you can see a pack of hyenas, probably 20 of them, both regular sized and giant, going over the sides of the dune into the crater you were in. And amongst them, you can see 3 or 4 humanoid hyenas, which at least you, Rathan, would know to be gnolls going into the crater. And you guys are probably a good, 1,500 feet away from that crater at this point.
Alright. Yeah, let's just keep moving. Let them be.
All right. Those were pretty decent fish, right? Like borderline salmon sized. Okay. I think that's what we determined. Just thinking if 40 fish was going to be enough to satiate them or not.
Big group of them.
Okay.
Couple fish apiece.
Voss decides, given the situation, it's probably a good idea to pick up the pace a little bit just in case. So you guys aren't double timing, but you're definitely moving with a little pep in your step. And you get to the city gates before nightfall, which is, you expected it to be after nightfall when you got there. Sharing maps. You guys are entering through the west gate.
It's bigger than I thought.
Wow, yeah, it is.
So yeah, as you get just inside the gate, Voss will kind of get the cart off to the side of the road, and well, I'd like to thank you all for the journey, for ensuring the safety of my cargo, and yeah, it's been an interesting trip, that's for sure. So, here's your payments. How much was it supposed to be? I don't remember.
I believe it was 2,500. Honestly, I have no idea.
Right.
I want
You're
to
right.
say
35.
Hold on, I got a note here somewhere.
20 gold apiece? 25
Yeah,
gold?
I was thinking like between 15 and 25. I couldn't remember.
I think it was a daily rate. No Notes.
Two- Oh, 2 gold a day.
That sounds right.
2 gold a day plus meals plus
Mhm.
health coverage if we got injured.
So 8 days. And he is happy with services offered, so he give y'all a little bonus. He'll do 25 gold each. So everybody can add 25 gold to their inventory.
Hey.
I'm not taking it because I wasn't an employee, right?
Okay, so
I was a free agent.
You were a free agent, that is correct.
yeah, do you have a Tukra fund on your sheet, Tukra?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, add the 25 gold to that.
Okie dokie.
And he will tip his hat, and if you're ever looking for work and you happen to find me, I'd be happy to take you along again. And he will turn and start guiding his cart through the narrow streets of the town, leaving you to your journey.
Okay. Well, I mean, our goal was to get him here, make money on the way, and then we were just passing through to head to our barracks up north, I think. I mean, if you guys want to stop and explore the city, we can, but
This is an above table note that some of the party were interested in fighting.
oh, yeah.
I mention it because you do have reminders.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I got the note. That's right. Or the flyer, that's what it was. He gave us flyers. Yeah. Um, you guys want to go check out the fights? Maybe make a little bit more money or the city?
Yeah, sure.
I would definitely like to see some things while we're here.
Okay.
So you start making your way through the shifting city. Right inside that west gate is the Grand Caravan Bazaar. This is the shopping center of the shifting sands. All the caravans set up tents here. It is where any goods from the west end up. Super busy place. The nomadic tribes all come in to get any supplies they need here. The people in the city come here to get what they need to survive. And you notice, those of you who haven't been here before, that the place is kind of brutal. Like the city in general is kind of brutal. It the shifting sands works off Darwinism, so survival of the fittest, and it's kind of toned down over in Eucrypt because it's so close to the border. But here it is. At one point, you witness a vendor and a potential purchaser get into a dispute and just get into a fist fight over the argument, and the purchaser comes out a victor after almost crushing in the vendor's head, and puts 2 coins down instead of the 6 he was being charged, and takes the item he wanted and walks away. And people like stop to watch the fight and then go about their business like nothing happened. It's a very kind of whatever goes.
Is there anybody selling sand glass?
You do find one vendor.
Okay. I'd go up to that vendor and go, are you interested in purchasing sand glass?
Yeah, I buy from people who harvest the glass from the desert. I sure do.
Okay. Well, I have 216 pieces of this stuff.
Oh,
Uh,
that's a lot.
Yeah, well, me and the crew kind of came across a patch and decided to get some. Are you interested in it?
Yeah, I'd have to inspect the quality of it, of course, and see what you brought. Size matters, and special shapes matter, of course. So.
Okay, so I guess I will sleight a hand to pull this out gently from my backpack.
Okay. Yeah, pull it out.
And lay it out before him.
Any particular piece you're pulling out?
All of it. Literally, like.
Okay.
Look, I am not this character is not a salesman. And it's whatever he's getting out of it, he's getting out of it. Would I have any basic concept knowledge of what the going price rate would be?
Make a history check.
Okay.
As those two are starting to talk, I'm going to confer with Moglin as well to see if he wants to get rid of. Well, I'm going to keep a piece, so the 76 pieces that we have.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's no point in us holding on to it, because it holds no value in our pockets. So as long as the price is right, as long as we get what we think we're owed, then we should get rid of them, for sure.
Oh, yeah, shit. Mylon, do you know what this kind of stuff is worth?
Hold on. Actually, no, he wouldn't have a clue. He's never seen this stuff before. The only reason he knows it's got value is because you and Voss said so. So
yeah, and I remember it's worth a lot of money, but for the life of me,
yeah.
If I remember correctly, I think you said like 2 gold a piece for the basic stuff.
I think you've seen them go for like 2 gold a piece, but that was quite some time ago.
Yeah.
And you, with a -1, I mean, you really have no clue what this could go for.
Yeah.
But he'll kind of sift through the bag full of pieces that you present to him and look through them. And go and roll a D100 for me, Mike.
All right.
It's a luck roll. Yeah, he'd 216. He'd offer you basically a gold and a half per piece. That's what it would boil down to. Some pieces are worth more, some pieces are worth less, but it would come out to about a gold and a half per piece. So at 216, it'd come out to 324 gold.
Okay. Well, the group minus Kukra and Moglin, help procure this batch.
Mhm.
So if we could split that between,
Yeah.
I guess,
So you,
me,
Rick, and
Rick, and
Jade
Jade.
would each get 108 gold.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you guys add that yourself.
How much was it a piece?
108. And the salesperson will look over at you, Tukran. Did I hear you had some?
Yes.
Would you like to sell? I can give you an estimation.
Absolutely.
All right, bring them on over here.
Moglin and I will walk over and empty our respective receptacles.
Go ahead, and give me a D100. He will look them over and go, oh, this is nice. These are some higher value. And he starts going through them, and your guys's will come out to about 2 gold apiece.
Okay. Which will be
Your 100 and my 100 together make 100.
152, and
154.
I'll 150. No, I'm saving one piece. I'm holding one piece back
Okay.
as a gift to my mother.
So
But
152.
I'll sort of like, it's for Moglin. I don't need any of it.
Oh, no. We both worked. We both take it. You hold on to your half, I'll hold on to mine. And when it comes time for you to want something, just don't go throwing coins at people. Come get one of us, and we'll explain how the coins work. It's important you understand finances, at least on a basic level.
I'll nod.
Wait. I'm standing there with you. Wait, you don't know how buying things works?
Me?
Yeah.
I trade.
Yeah.
I barter.
Yeah, but you can use coins in place of bartering. You know that, right?
I have noticed that most people do that.
Yeah, that's how the world works now. If you need something from somebody and they have it, you can give them the coins that they want for it, and they'll give you the item. Why has nobody told you this? And I look at the rest of the group.
It's a choice.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. What he said, just hold on to those coins in case you need something that somebody wants money for.
Okay. And I'll sort of put, well, I guess half would be, 76? Put them in my pocket. Thinking to myself, oh, I could trade for a lot of the red pieces. I could trade a lot of these yellow pieces for those nice red pieces.
Oh.
Thinking to myself, I didn't say that out loud.
Okay, well, that's done. So we got rid of the glass. Is there anything anybody wants to go shopping for? Does anybody need anything? I look at Rick. You shoot arrows. Do you need more arrows? Or
Yeah, I could probably use some more arrows.
gear or anything? Little Jade.
Uh,
I can't see her inventory. I don't know if she needs anything.
Jade's good. The only thing she might have needed is arrows, but she's got plenty.
Okay, well, um, I'd like to buy some rations because I'm down to 9. I'd like to bump that to 20.
Okay.
So
Just open up the item and see how much they are. It's standard rate on rations.
Okay.
As far as arrows go, a bundle of 20 is a gold apiece. Rick.
20 gold for per bundle of 20.
Yep.
No, I still have 60 of them. I think I'm actually good right now.
Okay. Anybody else looking for anything, or in Tukra's case, any particular item would catch your eye as you're walking through the bazaar?
What?
Meaning above table, is there anything in particular, since you're in a shopping market, your characters might need or want?
What is the Whisper Market?
I didn't make this map. I forgot, so I had ChatGPT whip it up. Black market. That's where you go to get like drugs. It's like the slums of the city, so it's where all the meth heads hang out. Yeah, it's not the good drugs. It's like the I hate my life and I want it to end kind of drug. The cry for help drugs.
Okay. Well, we dumped off the glass. We restocked inventory. How about healing potions? There herbalists or someplace to pick up that kind of
Yeah.
stuff?
You find an herbalist.
Excuse me.
Got a handful of healing potions for sale, 5 in particular, for 60 gold apiece.
I'll buy
How many?
one.
Okay. It's in your inventory. You know you already
While
had one,
we
right?
Yeah, I already had one. I'm gonna bump that to 2. Yeah.
not a bad idea. While we were at the food market, I would rummage around in my bag and pull out the great sword that I have in there and ask how much food they would be willing to trade for this.
Roll another D100 for me. That's just the standard greatsword, right?
Yes.
49. The orcish fellow you ask is, no. I already have a great axe. I don't need a great sword. But if you go to the weapons vendors area and sell that and come back with coin, then you can buy some food with the coin.
Oh, yes. Then I'll ruffle in my bag and pull out a handful of gold.
Moglin will grab your hand. No, no, no. That's not how it works. Ask them how much it is for what food you want. So pick out what they want, what you want, and then ask them how much it would be for that.
Okay. I would pick out this and that and this and that that would equal, I don't know, 30 rations, a month's worth.
That's a lot of food.
Yeah. Well,
So
there
yeah,
are hungry people out there.
basically like everything that they've got on display right now. Yeah, 15, 16 gold for all of it. Magla, okay,
And-
so now you look, these are the gold ones, and these are the silver ones. So he said 15 gold. You can count, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the gold ones, you count out 16 of them, and you hand them to him, and then he gives you the food. And that's how money works.
Okay. I'd count out. Did you say 15 or 16?
16.
Okay.
And then you can add 30 rations. Fresh rations. Because this isn't ration food. This is like eat it today food or not have.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, this is like a food vendor.
Oh,
not a
I
ration.
need.
If you wanted actual rations, it would have been the same price. Same scenario.
Okay.
I thought you were going to like, you know, a roach coach, like somebody cooking food right there.
Oh no, I need food in case we come across more hungry
Gotcha.
beasts.
Gotcha. Yeah, 30 ration packs is 16 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, because earlier you said 30 rations worth of food, so I thought we were talking about like a
Yeah,
cook
well, like
stall.
wherever we are, I
Yeah.
wouldn't say give me 30 rations. I would just start piling like
Gotcha.
food in a pile.
Gotcha. Anybody else?
No, it restocks. Anybody else getting health potions while we're here? Look at Rick and Jade.
No.
Hey,
So you guys spend a little time moseying through the bazaar and pass through the center of town past Chieftain's Hall, which is a tall, grand structure in the center of town, on your way to the shifting arena. And it is going. You can hear the screams and the cheers coming from inside. And as you walk in, there's a big, I guess, like chalkboard, you would call it, saying that it's prelims until noon, and there is a tournament today, this afternoon. Entry fees are 20 gold, and winner takes all. If you wanted in on a prelim match, it is 5 gold, winner takes all, and that's only one match. The tournament is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. And then after the main tournament, they have team events, which are 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds, but you could fight collectively as a group instead of individually. And that is 50 gold per team, winner takes all.
Sounds like fun. We can make some money. What do you think? You guys want to stick around and make some money?
I mean, I don't mind. Are you talking making money by joining in the fights or by betting on them?
Well, yeah, no, joining in the fights.
That's not my cup of tea.
Okay. Well, you want to stick around while I go in? I mean, if we're not in a hurry to leave.
I'm not in a hurry. I would wait.
Rick, if you want to just hang out and bet, you don't have to get in, but I'm up for going in. I just don't want to go in and have you guys leave me because you guys are in a hurry to leave. That's all.
Don't leave me.
I'm not in a hurry.
I'm
Okay,
a big,
well-
strong desert barbarian. No, don't leave.
Right.
He's scared of the dark.
Well, I know. Yeah, I want to stick with the group. And if the group wants to leave. All right. Well, then.
There is also a third board with the rules, and it's 3 simple rules. First, unconsciousness, surrender, or ring out wins. There's no killing in the arena, and healing between matches is provided.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, then I look at Jay and go, well, we going in for doubles or am I going in alone?
I think Jade would speak up at this point and say, "Let's go."
Right. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay. So Jade's in for doubles. You and Jade want to do prelim matches? Just a quick, 5 gold each, 1 round only? Or do you guys want to join the tournament? Which is a full 5 rounds at 20 gold apiece.
Is that how much you make when you win, or how much you pay to
That's
join?
how much you pay to join, and then you take the full pot if you win.
Or could the 2 of them join as a team, or is a team more than 2?
They could join as a team for the team tournament after that. There is a note there that teams can be up to 4. So they might be at a disadvantage doing that.
Okay.
But there's nothing saying they can't
Yeah.
do it, and they won't be just fine.
Well, mean, a little one. We either go in alone and possibly face each other, or we go in as doubles and possibly have to take on a whole group.
She kind of flutters up off the ground, really close, almost nose to nose, and goes, "I will eat your soul."
Oh, okay.
And then
Let's do
flies
this
over
then.
to the solos sign-up sheet. Now you, Mike, since you're the one that's here, do you want to do the full tournament or the prelims? I'll have her sign up for the same. So
let's do the tournament because I don't want to spend a lot of time here.
So the tournament is the 5-rounder.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I don't want to do the prelim and the tournament. I want to just jump into the tournament, I guess.
okay.
That makes sense.
It's fast forward time. Okay, so mark 20 gold off. You walk up. There's an elderly orcish fellow who's clearly seen his fair shares of combat, who signs you up and takes your entry fee and tells you you're welcome to sit in the stands and watch. There's 5 or 6 more matches before the tournament starts. Just make sure you make your way down to the waiting area before that, and he tells you where to go. You and Jade.
Okay.
So.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so
We'll go that way.
there's like 6 fights between now and then. Do you want to watch them, or what do you want to do there?
Yeah, definitely. I want to like watch them and kind of study because I'm assuming they're the people I'm going to be fighting.
Some of them might be, some of them might not be.
Yeah.
So
So in the off chance, I might actually have to fight one of these guys.
okay.
You know, kind of study my opponents type deal.
Yeah, you go out. It's the kind of people you knew growing up, you know, kind of brutish fighting types. Sorry, I'm getting things ready as I'm talking here. Different fighting styles. Nothing you're necessarily familiar with, but also nothing you're unfamiliar with. Like you don't know the fighting style per se, but you've seen people use them before. Yeah. Somebody had mentioned betting earlier. Did somebody want to bet on these matches?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll bet on Jade and.
Well, they're not fighting it. I'm talking about the prelims, the ones you guys are watching, waiting for the tournament to start, which Rathan and Jade are fighting in.
I gotta go AFK for a minute while you're doing that.
No, I'll just wait till theirs and bet on them.
Okay. Katie, do you want to do? I didn't think Tuker would want to do any betting. Okay, Mike's AFK. I'm gonna hit the head real quick while Mike is gone. I'll be back in just a second.
All right, I'm gonna take a small break.
I guess I'll go see if my laundry needs to change.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, well, thank you.
All right, I'm back.
All right, beautiful. Mike's back. Jeremy, you back at the computer yet?
I am not back at the computer.
Beautiful. I am gonna open up Jade, and Jeremy, I'm gonna have you take control of her. So when her fights come up, it's all you.
She's a fighter, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Because I keep thinking she's a rogue.
Nope. She's built like a rogue, but she's a fighter. She's a dex-based fighter. Note for that, her flight is limited to 15 feet while in the arena. So you just can't go any higher than 15 feet is all.
Like 15 tall, or
Yeah,
okay.
15 up. So
Okay, I was gonna say it's like I thought she had a normal the same as her walk, but okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
she does. She's just limited to a height of 15 feet. For the sake of ringing out. Okay. So yeah, you guys sit and watch 6 fights. They come and pass, and eventually Jade and Rathan make their way down to the prep area, and there are probably 40 competitors that signed up. Various races, various equipment. But the instructor tells everybody to come up and grab a number out of a bag. So I need both of you two to roll a d6. For the first fight, Rick, you said you were betting. How much are you betting on them to win? I'm assuming to win.
What are the odds?
First round, it's a 2-1 for everybody. So it's you just
Okay.
double however.
Double your money.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna bet 20 gold.
For both fights. So 40 total.
Are they fighting individually? I thought they were doing group thing.
Well, real quick, Rick, roll a d6. Okay, they are not fighting together, and they're not fighting each other.
Oh, okay. Then yes, I will put 20 on each.
Okay. So go ahead and take 40 gold off your sheet, and we'll wait till the tournament is completely done, and I'll tell you how much you win total, and we'll put that on all at once.
Yep.
All right. So here is the arena. Where do Rick and Tukra want to be seated?
I don't care. So
Luker's like, I'm just there waiting.
I don't even
Hey,
know what this is.
there's all interesting people all around. I'm happy anywhere.
How do you ping?
The ping
oh.
button's up at the top.
I'm fine where I am right now. Actually, I see myself on the map. Okay, if that works for you, Tukra.
Absolutely.
All right, I will put you guys kind of a little better position there. Moglin's over Tukra, you've seen the betting happening. Did you want to bet at all?
No, that's not for me.
Okay.
If Rick needs any money, though, I'm happy to give him money.
Okay.
I'm actually good right now, but thank you, Tukra.
The first round happens. It
What
is
about,
a.
what about Moblin?
He is seen talking to the betting person, but you don't catch what, if any, bets have happened. He just talks to him for like 5 minutes and then comes back and sits down. And starts drinking something out of his little bottle. And it looks really, really thick, like syrupy thick.
I'm gonna get popcorn, hot dogs, and beer when the guy comes by.
The desert equivalent of. Got it. Go ahead and take a gold off for all that.
All right, I'll take 3 off and get it for everybody.
The first round comes and goes. It is a strong, brutish orc type fellow. He looks like he has seen fights and led fights even. And he ends up against this young, hopeful human who puts up as good a fight as he can, but clearly was just outskilled and gets destroyed very quickly. And then they call for the second round. And Rathan comes out against a travel-worn elven fellow. And the round is called to begin. So Rathan, go ahead and roll initiative.
Come on, Rathan, beat his pointy-eared ass.
Okay, he gets to go first. So he is going to quickly run 30 feet, shoot an arrow out of his longbow, misses, and pop a second shot, which also misses. And that's your turn.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna use my short bow.
Okay.
And pop a couple shots myself as I run towards this wall. But I'm gonna take the shots
Before you get behind it.
right.
Those 6 walls, by the way, are 10 feet tall.
Okay.
For shot hits. Six points of damage.
I don't have to be raging to use my extra attack, right?
No.
Great. All right. So my short bow has Vex on it.
Okay. So you'll have advantage on the next attack.
Yep.
Hits. Nine points.
Okay, and that was what 15 to the wall?
20 to where you are right now.
20? Okay, great. And that'll finish my movement.
Okay.
That's it.
Back to him. 25 to there gives him line of sight. He'll take 2 shots at you. That one will hit. And another shot misses. And he is going to... no, he would have kept going. That ends his turn. You're up.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot again.
You hit on your last shot, didn't you? So advantage.
Yeah, but I don't. Does it work?
Yep, Vex carries over from round to round. It's just it only tracks the last time you shot with that weapon, but it does carry from round to round.
Okay, I'll just roll a second one straight.
Okay, regular hit. Uh, 4 points. And the second one hits. 6 points. He falls to his knees, struggling, lost a lot of blood. You hit some really good points. And he drops his bow and raises his hand in surrender. And some orderlies come running out of the gate and grab him and drag him back out, and you have won the first round.
Hey!
This is fascinating. Fighting without death.
You guys watch 3 more fights after that. Some quick. 2 of them are quick. One of them, the 2 guys seemed pretty evenly matched. And then for the 6th fight, it is Jade's turn. Did you get a second to look over her character sheet there, Jeremy?
I cannot click on it or do anything to it.
Make sure it's open. So you can't even pull it up?
No, unless there's something I'm just not
Did you
smart
try
enough to do.
double clicking it?
I did. And then triple and then quadruple.
Close the character selector, try again.
Let's see. Oh, okay, there it goes. I don't know, just suddenly let me do it.
9 out of 10 times with the character selector, close it and reopen it. The other
fair
1
enough.
out of 10, I didn't do something correctly. So, I've got it open as well to help you if you need any help, but it's pretty simple. Obviously, don't use any of her perishable items like healing potions and stuff, because those are Pam's.
Fair enough.
And just be aware she's got the 2 longbows there, the regular one and the Tide Sight. Tide Sight has a bonus to it, so a bonus to the damage.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead and roll initiative with Jade.
Wow, no wonder she... Oh, and advantage?
She's got alert, so
Okay.
not good enough to go first though. Pharos Stronggrim, a celebrated gladiator, 50 shades of fucking muscle, comes out the other side of the arena and the combat is started, he immediately, pulling up his sheet here, charges forward to the center of the arena and throws one of his spears. Oh, it's almost a crit. Throws his spear across the arena, which slams into Jade, dealing 7 points of damage. Readies his second spear, but that is the end of his turn. Jade is up.
All right. Okay. Jade has 2 attacks, right?
Yep.
Okay, I thought so. All right.
First one hits. Ten points of damage. Second one hits. 9 points of damage.
Let's see. What is Jade's movement?
30.
30?
Yep.
Okay. Jade is going to move down there.
All right. That it for Jade?
Believe so. I don't really see anything. You know what? Actually, Jade is going to action surge.
I will clarify. Jade has provided healing between rounds, but not a long rest. So if you use it now, you won't be able to use it in future stages of the tournament.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Okay. Question. Why did my tight sight bow shoot me?
Oh,
Good question.
Like the second time it hit me.
And why did it do it for D20 damage? That's weird. I don't know. I fixed it. We'll keep an eye on it. I don't know what the hell
Okay.
happened there.
Okay, so the damage is on him now?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that will be Jade's turn.
All right. He is going to... Okay. He's going to dash. And he can get right up next to you.
is Jade flying right now?
She
Or
is
walking.
not. She is on the ground, letting those little fairy legs do their work. But he is able to get right up next to you with a dash. And that ends his turn. Tukra, if you have anything you want to do at any point, just speak up.
Okay. Tukra is fascinated
Okay.
with this whole thing.
What's Moglin doing?
He's like standing there, hands clenched, like an old timer who bet his retirement fund on a race, like a horse race. He's just like, come on, come on.
Does does Jade have like any of the skills that allow you to fire into melee without issues?
She can, as a free action, switch from her bow to her short sword. As far as shooting goes, she does not, because she took
Okay.
archery for a +2 and piercer for extra crit damage
Okay.
and a reroll. So yeah, no, she can't use ranged within 5 feet unless without it being at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, but you know what? You hit him with the bow, which has the slow effect, so he would actually have only made it to there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
So,
Nice.
and that's the one
Nice.
time I will help you with that. You have to remind me from now on.
Yeah, combat tracker. Target. Okay. Oh, I think it looks like I had myself targeted as well as him somehow.
That would make sense.
Okay.
Okay.
What the fuck just happened?
Crit.
3d8.
Yeah, crit on a 19. You get an extra crit die because she has piercer. Okay. 20 damage
All right.
and the slow effect again. And that was just your first attack.
Second.
No, that was my second.
Your second?
Yep.
What happened on the first? Oh, you missed on the first one.
No, I
he
hit on the first one,
Hit. It's
and
just
I
a
did
hit point.
10 damage.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see it now. Okay. So 30 points of damage total that round.
I'm running around here.
Okay.
Um, how tall is this wall here?
It's a 10-foot wall.
It's a 10-foot wall. Okay, how far did I move so far?
25.
Okay, then I will fly up 5 feet.
Okay. If you were going up while going over, you could actually go 10 feet up.
Okay, well, I want to go just under 10 feet so he can't see me peeking over top of the wall.
Okay, so 10 feet level. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. And
And
is
I
that it for
think,
you?
yep, that'll be it for me right now.
Beautiful. You in the crowd, so Rick and Tukra, watch this super muscly man take 2 steps and damn near vault on top of this wall. And then take a split second to identify where Jade is and leap off the wall at Jade. So he's gonna get 1 in air spear attack, which misses, of course, landing on the ground And then he's going to take his additional attacks from the ground. First one's going to hit. And second one is going to miss. And that's going to end his turn.
Okay. He's on the ground now, right?
He is, but you are within melee range of him. But he is more than 5 feet, so you could shoot arrows at him from where you are regularly. But if you try to move, he'll get an attack of opportunity. It'll move away from him. I think that's how it works. I think you're supposed to have disadvantage if you're contended, but I'm going to give it to you. This one's.
What is the disadvantage rule of shooting within melee range? Is it any melee range, or is it a set number?
I think it's any melee. If you're within melee range of an enemy.
Okay.
If you're within the enemy's melee range, it should be at disadvantage. But I'm going to give it to him. If he wants to shoot arrows from here, they'll be regular attacks. But if he tries to move, he will be subject to an opportunity attack unless he disengages.
What is this thing here?
Like almost like a rope trap. Like it's a short, like 2-foot stone wall used to hold a net. And it's kind of used for, like, throw somebody in because you don't want them to die quite yet, and they have to struggle with the rope to get out, so it kind of keeps them contained for a minute, but not permanently. Kind of thing. Did I explain that well enough? Does that make sense?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like a rope web.
It slows them down for a round. They get stuck there for a round above table.
Okay. I'm going to take an opportunity attack as I fly 5 feet up,
Okay.
thereby leaving his range.
Let's get that attack on you. He is going to get you. Okay.
I'm going to fly directly up there.
But you have a thing.
Unnatural shot.
Roll a d4. The arrow unnaturally curves and shoots up into the audience, landing on Moglin. Roll the damage against him.
He's within 15 feet.
He's not, but Pam's not here, so we're going to make this funny.
It's how this bow works.
Well, the description I wrote says specifically it's within 15 feet, but we're having fun, so. Just drop the damage on Moglin.
And it'll be half, right? That should have gone to Moglin, so what, 3 or 4?
You had the other guy targeted, that's why.
No, on a straight attack, it's full damage.
But it says on the
So it's two. Each paragraph is two different things.
if you roll a natural 1, your shot still hits, but it will strike a random target within 50. Oh, okay. So once per turn, when you miss,
The arrow curves unnaturally and hits anyways, dealing half damage. So if you miss the intended target, you do half damage. And if you roll a nat 1, you hit a
Okay.
random target for full damage.
Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, I got you.
So I corrected the damage. I gave him that 7 back, and I gave Moglin 7. So Tukra, you just watch this arrow like curve, and you kind of duck into your shell a little bit, and you just hear, "Ah, fuck!" And look, and Moglin has a shoulder sticking out, an arrow sticking out of his shoulder, and he reaches up and breaks it off. He goes, "It's all right. I can take it."
I'll reach over and
Yeah.
touch him.
Sorry, Moglin.
Right? With a what is it? Divine Spark. Yeah. 6 plus 3, 9. So that shall cover it.
The arrowhead pushes itself out of his shoulder, and the wound closes up. He goes, "Oh, you didn't have to do that. I've had much worse. I would have been okay with an arrow in my shoulder for a couple hours. But thanks, bud."
I'm here for you. That's what I do.
Meanwhile, Jade took her second shot for 10 points of damage. Anything else for you, Jeremy?
No, because you said I can only go up 15 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then no.
Okay. Back to his turn then. Oh, you got fucking lucky. He runs like he's going to vault up to you over this pit. And when he goes to push off the brick wall, the brick gives out underneath his foot.
Oh no.
And he collapses down into the pit with the prone condition.
Oh, well, isn't that unfortunate?
And you are directly above him, but I'm going to move the
Mhm.
token off to the side so we can see. So
Yeah, no,
he will
no,
be stuck
totally
in
get it.
there until the end of his next turn. So you basically get 2 turns right now. First attack hits. 7 points of damage. That one misses, but hold on. Hold on, because you still hit on misses. I'm going to clear this. Drop damage in the chat box. Because he'll take half of it, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, right, yeah.
9, so 5. Okay, and that would have been the end of that turn. He starts crawling out. Your turn again. You hit on the first attack. So go ahead and roll damage for that. Okay, and then your second attack. And a hit. Almost another crit.
Wait, why wasn't it a crit?
Disadvantage because he's prone.
But he's climbing out, so he's not prone anymore.
He's still prone. He is in the process of climbing out. Okay. There's that. Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Okay. So he will get out of the pit. No longer be prone. You would have kind of seen he was going to end up right there. So did you have any movement at the end of your last turn?
No, because I'm still out of range of his spear. And if he tries jumping at me again, he's just going to fall back in and waste another turn. So I think I'm about the most advantaged place I can be.
Okay. Well, sure enough, you see him go to... He kind of like steps away and steps back to jump again. This time the brick does not give way. He jumps up And instead of attacking you with his spear, he kind of does like a midair 360 and spinning backhands his shield at you. And I need you to make a strength saving throw. The DC is 15.
What now, bitch?
God
What
damn.
now? Bart is a bitch.
Nothing happens. And he
Jade is just gonna buff her nails on her armor, blow on them, and then look at him like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Were you doing something?"
pulls out the medieval secret lingerie strap. It goes, "I'm hot shit," and lets it snap back down on her. Yeah, he's got one more try at something like that, and that's his full action economy. And he is able to make the jump, and he's gonna try the shield again because he's stupid. So make a strength saving throw again. Not so hot that time. It's gonna be a little bit of bludgeoning damage. You are gonna fall out of the air just a little bit, landing prone, and he lands right next to you. But that was his turn. It is your turn right now.
Okay. Well, I am gonna do one of those. It's my 20 dexterity. One of those like martial arts jumping backflip kicks where I go from on my back to into the air with my wings flapping.
Like one of the breakdancer stand-up spins.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, very cinematic.
Okay. All right, you're up.
And I am going to go 10 feet into the air.
You can hot swap to your short sword or rapier, by the way. Like, they're readily available, so you can free action into one of those if you wished.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Let's see. God, that was almost a fucking 19.
But half damage. Roll it in the chat box. So 4. Okay. And do the same thing again.
Fuck.
And 4 again. He is rough right now. Like, he's got parts of arrows sticking out all over his body. And he's not the gung-ho, I've done this 100 times fighter that started this fight. But he is still coming for you. Anything else for your turn?
Just looking over everything she has. Don't fighters have like second wind?
Mm-hmm. It's a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Nice.
Very nice. almost max.
Mark that off.
So that was your bonus action.
Yep. That'll be it. I guess at this point we're at a slugfest.
Okay. His turn. He's gonna start poking his spear up at you. First one misses. Second one is a nat 1, but you do not have melee currently. And third one misses.
What level is this dude that he gets 3 attacks?
I will talk to you about that when the fight is over. It's your turn.
I'm just wondering if there's something cool I could be doing to get 3 attacks.
Might be a spear thing, since nobody ever uses spears in D&D.
I
Well,
like
that's
the
because
spears,
being-
honestly.
Spears are the greatest weapon ever invented as far as melee goes, but D&D treats them like they're some sort of... They really
Yeah.
reduce their power.
First shot hits. 13. You catch him right dead center in the chest, and he collapses to the ground, almost not breathing. And you stare at him for a second, and a tribal cleric comes out of one of the gates and casts some magic, and you can see his chest go as he starts breathing again. And he is quickly dragged out of the arena with Jade as the victor. Yay!
Jade is just going to flip her hair over her shoulder and just turn and, I assume, trance away in the air.
Above table, that was the Gladiator NPC out of the new 2024 handbook. He was a CR5 creature. So realistically, Jade should not have won that fight.
There were a lot of lucky moves there.
It's
I'm
the
not
flying.
going to lie.
It's the
Yes.
flying.
Well,
Yeah,
and the misses. All those misses.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. There was a lot of luck in that battle. Absolutely. And the fact that I only had 2-to-1 odds on that fight, I feel really offended. That should have been like 6-to-1 at least.
It's first round, and nobody really knows the fighters, so it's fair odds across the board. So, all right. So that concludes. There's a handful of other fights for the first round after that. Nothing too exciting. But eventually, we move on to round 2. And collaboratively, Mike and Jeremy, I need you guys to decide trial A or trial B. Your choice.
Is it extended?
Do we have any idea what trial A or trial B is?
You have no idea. It's you're in the waiting area, and the guard guy comes out and he's like, split in half. Trial A is going to be over here. Trial B is going to be over here, and that's all the information you get.
Well, which do you want, dude? A or B?
Bro, let's go
I'll
B.
take the other one. Do we
B?
want to go to the same one though?
I don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, you guys could split up if you wanted to. I just, for time's
Yeah, 'cause-
sake, I figured if you went to the same trial, it would move things along a little bit quicker. Is all. That's the only.
Oh, I
reason.
was just thinking as a character, like if we both go to A, we may end up fighting each other. I don't
then
really
again-
want to
but-
do
but
that
then
because I'll
again-
lose.
But then again, that could be like asking, well, do you want to be part of red team or blue team? And then at the end, red and blue have to fight.
That's possible. It's possible.
So
What
either
is
way,
it,
we
B?
might end up fighting. I was thinking B because
B.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Teehee. We'll do B.
Sounds good. while I am setting that up, Jeremy or Rick would have collected 80 gold off his winnings. So the 40 gold you put in plus another 40 back.
Okay.
You want
What are the odds this second round?
The second round odds are 3 to 1.
3 to 1. Ooh. Woo. Okay. I'm going to invest the whole 80. I'm going to put 40 on each.
Okay.
Daddy might be able to buy a very weak magical item with this.
All right, and just give me 2 seconds.
It's like forget this adventure and shit. I'm just gonna do some betting and buy a castle.
Yeah. I'm just going to force these two to fight for me till I'm rich. I'm going to be like that one emperor in Spartacus.
And each of you roll a d6 for me.
You're going to have to give me a second here.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, the church next door is doing like a youth thing and all the parents are there and they got bouncy castles and shit. And a couple of the parents are drunk and fighting, so I wanted to watch that.
Oh,
Oh, that's fun.
send me a recording.
Yeah. Okay, D6. 4. Yay, not fighting each other. Hopefully.
We're in different rounds if we're round based. Based off of the last time we rolled a d6. But we'll find out.
Rules change every round.
Right?
They do. Glad somebody picked up on that. Where is it? There it is.
I saw that token. I'm like, what's Voss doing here? Fuck.
Nope, different guy.
Yeah.
Okay. You two, by random chance of luck, are selected with 2 others to come out to the center of the arena, where a meager-looking commoner is chained to the center of the arena. And the fight announcer says simply, "Protect the innocent." And the gong rings to start the fight, and 6 individuals come out opposite ends of the arena. Both of you go ahead and roll initiative, and we will kick this off. So you're fighting with the 2 other NPCs in green in the center, and the goal of this trial is to protect the commoner in the very, very center. And it is a very frail looking individual.
You got the berserker, dude.
You both rolled. So we get to start with this berserker.
There's 2 of them.
Okay, well, you're a big dude.
There's one to the north and one to the south.
This one runs in and has his great axe ready to go. Jade, you're up.
Okay. So the 3 at the north and the 3 at the south are trying to attack this commoner in the center, and we've got to keep him alive.
Yep. You got it, buddy.
All right. Um.
Oh, and in between rounds, Moglin went and talked to the betting guy again. You're fairly confident he's betting, but you don't know how much or for what purpose.
Okay.
What's on
Um.
who?
What?
How much are on who?
Yeah. That'll
Damn,
hit.
that was almost a crit. Oh, sorry. Take that off. I clicked the wrong thing. Sorry.
Good.
Okay. Try that.
Okay.
Because he cannot be. Need to start attacking him now before he actually starts raging.
Two hits on him for 19 total.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the action surge.
Okay.
Before he gets his damage reduction. Too much to ask for one goddamn crit.
It's two more hits for 23 points of damage. You got movement and bonus action left.
I'm gonna move over to here, directly in front of him.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell the Theodore Longmire dude, get in front of me. You give me space, and I'll keep filling him full of arrows. Basically, if those were chests, we were gonna castle.
All right. That's it for your turn.
Yes, that's it for me.
Okay. Guard. 30 feet. And throws one of his two spears. Hitting you, Wraithen. 5 points of damage. Other guard does the same thing to this other guy.
Ragian Shirishin?
He net ones. Yeah, Phrygian. He was the guy in the first match of the first round. The big, looked like he'd seen some shit guy. And he steps over to square up with Berserker Bro. And starts with a crit with his Scimitar
Nice.
for double ones. 5 points of damage. He gets another swing, which misses, and that ends his turn. Guard 4. He's going to open with a thrown spear at Theodore. Which hits. Guard 20. Going to open with a thrown spear at Jade. Misses. Commoner is crying, and Wraithen is up.
Okay. I tell the commoner to duck down. Make it not so easy to fucking see you.
Oh, he's like chained to his knees. Like he's got
Oh.
wrist cuffs on, but they're so short that he has to kneel there, so he can't really get any smaller.
Okay. Okay.
Just me. He's
then-
already making himself small. He very clearly does not want to be here.
Got you. Thinking. Hold on. Don't. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna look at this guy next to me and tell him you need to scoot over and get between the guy in the guard, the guy in the back throwing the fucking spears, because he can see the guy we're protecting. I can't guard both. And then
kind of like side growls at you, like doesn't really look at you, just kind of turns his head a little bit and stays focused on his plan, what he's doing.
bonus action rage. That did that. Yeah, okay. And then axe to the barbarian, I guess. Berserker, sorry.
First one hits.
Okay. And we're
15.
okay, we're gonna use our divine fury on this one.
Okay.
Second.
So 24 total.
And the second one,
19 will hit. Max damage.
yeah. And we'll use our Saint's Misfire on this one.
I'm gonna lean over to Moglin too and ask him if he knows how they choose the person chained up.
I have no idea. I've never been here before, but if I had to guess, it's either a criminal or a slave, somebody disposable. Because, what if they actually get to him and kill him? I know they said no killing in the arena, but I don't know, maybe it's a punishment. Who knows? It's an additional 5 points of damage. He is well beyond bloodied. He's looking rough, especially after that concussive blast from the Saint's Misfire engine, channeling some of your rage energy through it. It's like an MMA fight after what should have been a knockout punch, but they didn't go down, and they're just standing there all dazed and confused, and he's having a day of it.
And I'm gonna look at the other two guards and try to intimidate them by smiling and going, "You see that? You're next."
Roll an intimidation check. Okay.
And that's it for my turn.
All right. That brings us to Berserker 1, who is going to run his 40 feet and ready to enter the fray. Theodore's up, and he will step up. This Theodore looks a little less experienced. Able enough, but less experienced. But he steps up with his spear and is able to get a gut shot. Putting this berserker.
Go Theodore. Go Theodore.
Putting this berserker into the bloodied condition. And that ends his turn. Bringing us back up to the top. This berserker screams in a rage and slashes out with his great axe at Fragan. Critting.
Oh no.
Not Fragan.
Taking a nasty chunk into the shoulder. That ends his turn. Jade, you're up.
All right. Jade is going to rain down some fire.
Hits
Still,
12. Hits
I mean, just one little crit. That's all I have. Yes.
10, but good enough. The berserker
Alright.
falls to the ground. A cleric.
I don't know what's taking you guys so long. We got
cleric
ours.
Steps out briefly and casts a spell, and you can see him continue to, or start breathing, although remaining unconscious. Anything else for your turn, Jade?
See, that was both attacks, right?
Yep.
I am going to pat Theodore on the top of his hat. You're doing awesome. And that'll be it.
With that brief second, he's kind of like, I know, stop. Like a kid getting his parent to quit babying him type of gesture.
I'm just trying to be supportive.
That'll move us on to the guards. This one is going to run up, trying to spear Wraithen, which is a miss. This one's going to run up, trying to do the same to Fragan. That one hits. For some damage. Fragan is up. He is going to quickly flourish his scimitar at the berserker in front of him and miss, and translate it into kind of a spinning flourish on the guard, which ends up being a crit. For 10 points of damage, ending his turn. This guard is going to run up and work some spear on Theodore, hitting. And this guard is going to do the same with advantage. And still miss. Commoner is shitting his pants because they are closing in. Raytheon, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to attack guard number 16 right in front of me.
Okay. Miss.
Holy fuck. Okay, again.
Hit.
Alright. Slashing damage.
18. The guard falls to the ground, deceased. Of course,
Okay.
the cleric steps up and spares the dying.
Okay.
And
And because I used Axiom, and I have the master property on that. I have
Cleave.
Cleave. Yep. And that's going to go right into the Berserker.
So he takes the weapons damage minus the ability modifier. So he takes
Right.
10 points of damage, which is enough. He goes down.
All right. And then I will look at Frag and go finish him off. And then I'm going to rush over on this side and go, "You're next, buddy." Trying to intimidate this one.
Okay. That it for your turn?
That's it for this turn.
All right, Theodore's up. Not happy at this guy that just got a nasty hit on him, so he's going to swing at him and miss. Bring us to round 3. Jade.
All right. Well, let's see. Target guard 20. You got the guy on the other side there. Right, dude? Wraith?
That's the game plan.
All right. God, that was almost a freaking 20.
That is enough to take that guard out, though.
Okay. Well, we'll Oh, he must have been already hurt or something. Oh, wait, I hit the wrong damage. You want to give that back to him, please?
Yeah, guard 4. Okay, go ahead.
All right, I keep hitting that damn unarmed damage right below it.
12 points. He is looking rough. He actually takes a knee and raises his hand and surrenders.
We all just slowly turn and look at guard 19.
Yeah. I just put a big old grin on my face.
Which is actually his turn, and he now seeing he is the only one remaining and he is all fucked up. He drops his spear and raises his hand and just turns and walks out of the arena. And you guys are the victor.
Hey!
Fucking math.
I look at the little commenter. You wore your brown pants, right?
Rick, your payout is 240 gold.
Okay. Do they have any more fights to go?
Yeah, there's still 3 more rounds.
Okay, we're putting 120 on each of them.
Okay.
You had me really worried with the 2 berserkers.
Give me 1 second. I'm just making notes here. Doing math as I go. Okay. Yeah, it's the 2024 berserkers, so they don't get damage buffs when they go bloody. They just get advantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
I assume we're restocking our arrows when
Yeah.
we're in between fights.
Yeah, you guys won't lose arrows or anything like that.
Okay.
Clear all these off. And we will get ready for the next match. So that was trial B. Trial A had actually happened before that, and it was a group of competitors against various giant desert creatures like hyenas, lizards, and/or scorpions. Um, yeah. And then the announcer says it is time for the quarterfinals. Both of you roll me a d8, please. Bets have already been placed. Moglin will come over to you, Tukra, and be like, "Are you sure you don't want to bet, Tukra? Like, our guys are doing really good. Like, really good." And the bets for this next round are 4-1. That means if you were to, if, say one coin, for example, if you were to bet one gold coin that each of our guys wins, one coin each, so 2 coins total, you'd get 4 gold back for each of them. So you would turn 2 gold into 8 gold as long as our guys win.
You think I should?
I'm not going to say if you should or shouldn't. I'm just explaining how it works.
I don't know. I'll reach in my bag and grab a handful and hold it out to him and say, Can you do it for me?"
All of this, or like split between them?
You split it between them.
Okay. You said a handful, so I'm going to say roll a d20 and see how many coins you actually grabbed out of a handful.
Like I
We'll
got
call
in there.
we'll call it 3 each.
Okay.
You were so confuzzled by the idea that you only grabbed 6
Well,
coins.
I accidentally grabbed like my tinder box or something too.
Yeah.
Came up with a handful of stuff.
There you
Moglin's like, "No, we can't. We don't bet that. That's not part of this. Just coin."
All right.
go. That sounds about right.
And Mike and Jeremy, roll a d20 for me as well. Okay, perfect. All right. The next competition is called the first round of the semifinals, and it is announced to be a 4-way free-for-all. And both Jade and Rathan are in the first round against an orc champion and a tribal champion.
We're all healed up, right?
Oh, yeah, I'll fix that. Take your rage off.
Oh, it's okay. Wanted to check.
I got you. Just making... Okay. All right. So this is a 4-way free-for-all. Only one person can win. And the match begins. Go ahead and roll initiative.
So somebody's losing money on this.
Realistically, as long as one of you wins, everybody comes out ahead because it's 4-1 odds.
Yeah.
So. Ethan with a 20.
Oh.
Yeah, initiative, Jeremy. There you go. And a 27. All right. Jade goes first.
Okay.
right. 2 hits for 20 points of damage total across the arena.
And I'm going to fly up another 5 feet.
Okay.
And that'll be it for me.
All right. Wraithen.
Okay.
So you can see Jade off to your left, and you can see
Yeah.
the orc champion across the arena. You know there's a 4th one in there somewhere, but you don't know where he is right now.
Okay. My game plan is to circle around, because if I know Jade's that way, I want to go looking.
Yeah, you'd I don't think you'd quite be able to see him from there.
Okay. So, I'm going to use my bonus action so I get my adrenaline rush.
Okay. Now you know he's there.
Okay. Okay, but that's all my movement. Yeah. I'll use the short bow.
Okay. Natty 1's gonna miss.
Yeah. Just a miss?
Yeah, just a miss.
Okay.
That one will hit.
All right. And that's my turn.
All right. That is going to bring us to his turn. Oh, yeah. He is going to get right up on you. He is going to start with a spinning backhand shield bash. I need you to make a strength saving throw, please. DC 15. You made it perfectly. So nothing happens there. He is going to come down with 2 quick succession spear attacks, however. First one's going to miss. Second one is going to hit. Three absorbed by your temp hit points. And that is going to end his turn. Bringing us to the orc champion, who is going to start, run out here, take a look. Gonna see a fairy up in the air and see a melee fight going on and decide he don't want anything to do with flying shit right now. He's gonna run over for some melee action. And that's gonna end his turn. Bring us back to Jade.
All right. Well, he don't want none of that right now. So, let's see. Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Which one are you attacking?
The tribal champion that Wraithen is fighting.
Okay. So there's 2 walls. You can see him because you're high enough, but there's 2 walls kind of in the way. So I am going to impose a -2 on that attack for partial cover, essentially. And a 14 is going to miss. So it'll be half damage. He'll still take 6.
Okay.
So
I would like to argue, though, if you look at the line of sight, I am a taller than the 10-foot one,
Mhm.
and I am not, and I just barely am past the other wall there.
So you're taller, but they're shorter. So when you're looking at the angles, you can see them. You can get a shot over the wall, but it's tricky. It's like you got to cut right next to the wall.
You know, this would be easier if you just moved.
There's that
Yeah,
option
movement.
too.
Instead of arguing line of sight, just move.
I mean, you could.
I would assume just fly over the trap like you did before.
You could 30 to right there. Still be a ways away from anybody and have perfect line of sight.
All right, I will move
Right.
there.
Okay, that works. I'll give him that 5
Yeah.
back. Okay. So that was your first shot. Okay, another 14. Anything else?
No, I think that'll do it.
All right, Rathan.
Okay. Now I am going to rage.
Against the machine.
Yes.
They look like machines.
And now it's time to switch to the axe.
Hot swap.
Hot swap.
All right, that one is going to hit. Points of damage.
Okay. We're going to do Savage Attacker on that one.
Okay.
Only a 3. That's kind of crappy.
So give him an additional 4.
4. Yeah.
Okay.
Now we'll use that Divine Fury.
For an additional 7. Okay.
Yep. And for round 2, that was almost a 2. I almost missed. But
15.
and we'll use that misfire.
For an additional 7.
Yeah. And I'm going to kind of shift a little bit so that I can see what, like, put my back towards the wall
Okay.
so I can see out.
Gotcha. All right. Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
All right. Tribal is up. Some rapid fire spear attacks. First one's going to hit. Resisted to 6. Second one hits. Resists the 5. And third one hits. Resisted to 5 as well. And that is going to end his turn, bringing us to the other champion. He is still running, screaming as he goes. Top of round 3, Jade.
Okay. Is that dude gonna be in my way? Do I need to move again?
Just a -2 on the attack. I don't.
Or you can just hit the other one. I mean,
I don't
it's a free-for-all.
see. Yeah, I don't see you being able to move anywhere to get rid of the -2 at this point, other than attacking the orc champion instead of the tribal champion. Make sure you unselect the tribal. There you go. With a crit. 17 points
Nice.
of damage.
Oh yeah, soften them up for me.
And a regular hit for 7. Alright. Any movement, anything?
No.
Alright. Wraithen.
All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to use one of my Warrior of the Gods
Okay.
dice, which is a self heal
Alright. Is there
as a
any...
bonus action.
Okay. That was going to be my question.
As a bonus action.
Alright. Give yourself 7.
Yep. And then back to heaving with the axe. And I miss. Oh, wait.
With your first attack.
Yeah. Never mind.
Second one misses as well.
All right, and that's it for me.
Alright. Tribal's going to keep at it with his spears. First one hits. Seven. Second one hits. 6. Third one misses. Bring us to the Orc Champion, who is going to close the gap, swinging his great axe at Wraithen. And miss. And that is going to put us at the top of the round at 11:01, where we will pause until next week. In the middle of a gladiator tournament. So thanks everybody for coming to watch the stream. Appreciate you as always, and we'll see you back here next week. Bye.